Well, there is a really fun event coming up. It's Drag Eye for the Straight Guy. Now, this drag show transforms 4 men as they compete for the title of Miss Barrett to make a huge difference. And with me this morning is Anthony Aragon, a.k.a. Luscious Laurel, creator of the event, Gabriella Budson, the drag mom, and the one and only Gary Shapiro. He's our very own 9 News anchor, and he's also a contestant. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Nice to be here.
Looking fabulous to the 3 of you. All right, I'm going to start with you, Anthony. Tell us about the history of the event.
Yep. So we were actually in Puerto Vallarta and saw a poster for this drag show, and we decided just to go to a drag show. Unbeknownst to us, it was straight men competing, and again with adopted drag moms, and they were at the time raising money for the Banderas Bay Domestic Violence Center.
Okay.
And my husband David, who's an art director and graphic design, I said, you know what, we should do this in Denver and partner with the Matthew Shepard Foundation. So Drag Eye for the Straight Guy was born.
And here we are today,
we are.
right? Well, tell us about where this goes at the end of the day. It's to benefit the Matthew Shepard Foundation. Yep. Why is that huge, and in what way does this help?
Yep. I mean, I would definitely say most importantly, you know, Dennis and Judy Shepard have always, you know, shared this message of erasing hate in our society after what happened to Matthew. And it's just ironic that we're still here 20 plus years later, and it just feels worse, and there's so much hate in the world right now. So they are, you know, they and the staff of the foundation are continuing to educate, you know, school children, corporations, governmental entities, you know, on the importance of erasing hate. They are advocating for pro-LGBT legislation and civil rights legislation, continuing Matthew's story with the Laramie Project, and then, you know, some training law enforcement officials as well around anti-hate.
It's so good to see so much work is being done, and at the end of the day, you're absolutely right. The hate has got to go, because we are all should be surrounded by love. And Gary, this should be huge, and I know that it is huge to you. So why did you decide to participate, and how is it going so far?
How is it going? That's a whole different thing. But, you know, I covered the Matthew Shepard death, you know, the murder back in 1998, and I'll never forget it. It was such a sad story. We did so many stories on it at the time, and it's always stuck with me. And through the years, I've done many stories on the Matthew Shepard Foundation, too, and all the great work that they do. So when I was invited to be part of this, it was a no-brainer for me. You know, raising money for a great cause is just a really good thing. And you know, tied to that is I heard from everybody here that has gone to that event before that it's just a blast.
I bet.
It is just a really good time. And so, you know, so I threw my hat in the ring, so to speak.
I love it, and I'm sure they're so happy to have you, which brings me to you, Gabriella. You've been a drag mom for this competition for quite some time. I first want to ask, how's Gary doing?
Gabriella's my drag mom,
Yay. And second, what does a drag mom do?
Well, Gary's doing fabulous. He really is.
Yes.
He doesn't think so, but he is, trust me. So the drag mom's role is to take these poor unsuspecting men and bring them into our world of drag and show them exactly how this is all going to come off. And after the shock face wears off, we get to work.
Doesn't Gabby look great, by the way?
She does. Absolutely. Well, one of my kiddos are in studio today. That's why it's been so crazy. But the first question was, oh my gosh, who's that, Mom? We want that's okay.
And it's her birthday.
There you go.
It is
her birthday today, too.
Yes.
Oh, happy birthday.
Well,
that's awesome.
So
I didn't know.
What is that process like for the competitors, and what is the reaction once the transformation is done and they come out?
Well, it is a process, and we start from the beginning, and we go through clothes, shoes, wardrobe, getting all their outfits together, and then we work on makeup, and then they also have to perform.
Oh my.
Yes, so Gary will be performing at this show.
I mean, who knew women had to wear so many undergarments? I mean, who knew?
Hey man,
right?
it is a tough job, and I'm so happy Gary's going to get a first-hand account of what it's like.
I said you will never be at your wife again for being late.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Now I know what she's doing.
Patience here.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to close the interview by asking each of you why this is so important important? Why this foundation and what it means to you?
Yeah. First, for me, well, first, before I forget, I want to thank 9 News because they are our official media sponsor,
Yay.
and I wanted to make sure I shared that. But you know, for me, it's providing sort of access and education to the straight community around the mission and the importance of Matthew, the foundation, and Matthew's story. Because we drink the Kool-Aid, right? The LGBTQ community. We've lived it. We've been a part of it for years. We experienced some of that hate. And so it's most important that our allies get to, you know, just experience the mission of the foundation, the important work they do, and to see like 4 straight men get transformed. It's amazing.
Going to be incredible. Well, I'm not going to have time to get to you guys, but I will say that 9 News, along with Coco, we're so honored to be a part of this. And thank you so much. And Gary, can't wait.
It's a blast.
Can't wait to see the hidden talents.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. This is a great event for you and for everyone to attend. Luscious Laurel presents the 4th annual Drag Eye for the Straight Guy drag competition at Trax Nightclub on Friday, August the 12th. This fundraising event will transform 4 straight male contestants into stunning drag divas competing for the title of Miss Bear, and it's all to make a difference. Proceeds benefit the Matthew Shepard Foundation. You can learn more and get those tickets online, matthewshepard.org.